Welcome back to the Ratchet Clank 2 Let's Play, ladies and gentlemen, and today we're going to be taking on the thugs. Yep, that's right, we're going to do one final showdown with those bastards. You see how much they humiliated us and pretty much sent us to prison? Well, guess what? It's time for us to get our give them their just desserts. In Planet Gorn.
I detect thugs for less ships at 1 o'clock.
It's payback time.
Indeed, Ratchet. Well, let's get... Well, with that being said, Angela has been kidnapped. Well, if you remember part 18, we actually seen a video of a Ratchet, of Angela getting kidnapped by the thugs, and as a result, we have to save her. Ugh. You know how much I love saving damsels in distress. Well, this kind of brings that issue home. But instead of it being a princess, it's of course a female companion we have to the rescue in order to stop Megacorp, corporation, to stop before anything that they're doing gets out of hand. In this case, Protopet, the Protopet. Goodness gracious, I'm already getting hammered. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to what is considered to be the Ratchet Clank equivalent of the bye-bye blimps levels in Crash Bandicoot. You remember in Crash Bandicoot 3 where you have to shoot down blimps and of course the big biplanes and huge bombers? Well, guess what? We are going to be shooting these down. We're going to be shooting down enemy ships instead, and we've got our own ship to destroy them with. But with a multitude of weapons instead of just a machine gun. And because we've still got torpedoes as well, which is pretty good. Torpedoes are much more powerful than that of the lock-on missiles, which is pretty much fantastic. You know how much I love using these kind of things, missiles and torpedoes, just to bomb out some absolutely stupid bombing bastards. Come on. I'll have to circle back in order to get them, in order to avoid crashing into that. There we go, we got two more ships to go. Wow! Whoa! That escalated quite quickly. Yeah. And I have thugs trying to destroy me. I'm going to try and see if I can use torpedoes to destroy it. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. That was a close call. But I survived. Whoa, I'm nearly out of energy, but let's see if we can get this done. We got that last ship to go. The thugs fleet. This is gonna really put a hit on the self-esteem of the thugs. There we go. There we go. They're all shot down, and we're going to see if we can find any transmissions from the thugs. You lose, thugs.
Well, it looks like the thugs moved Angela out of this quadrant.
God damn it.
See if you
all
can
this for nothing.
Transmissions on the deep space channels.
Let's see.
What is your problem? I'm trying to make a living here, and you two losers keep lousing it up. Ratchet and Clank, isn't it? Look, if you two don't hightail it back to your own galaxy, I'm gonna blast you into so many pieces you'll need well, there's gonna be a lot of them. I can tell you that. So you two hit the road, and don't bother trying to find me, because I've got wind. I'm like the wind. You never know where I might show up next. And I blow hard, and I can be cooling on a warm summer day. Well, you get the idea. Goodbye, morons!
He doesn't realize he has just transmitted his exact location.
If not,
What a doofus! Showing his exact coordinates in front of the audience! See that he doesn't know where to go next, but then he actually has his exact coordinates, which of course is Planet Snivelak. Okay, let's jump cut to where we go off to Snivelak. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and we are now going through Snivelak to confront the thug leader once and for all and take down the thugs. I can't believe I just can't believe what the thug leader just did. Like, revealing his exact coordinates in front of the audience. What a total dumbass. Oh my goodness gracious. And that means I'm going to have to confront him and save Angela. So with that being said, we're going to go and get into the thug into the thug HQ and confront every thug so that we can actually go and get rid of him. Get rid and see if we can actually also continue our trek to see if we can just stop the Protopet for good. Alright, with that being said, we've got a lot of thugs to take care of. Helicopters, they've also got helicopters and they've also got tanks as well. Before we can actually get up to the thug leader. They're doing this in an attempt, in a pretty aimless attempt to actually get us to deter us. But digressly, they're no match for my heavy weaponry. Because I think I've got the more powerful weapons at this point. Aside from the mini rocket tube, which is still yet to be upgraded, as well as the sheepinator. Also, I'm gonna have to admit it right now. Sorry if I paused there right there. I just had to do a little something. There's a bit of an inconvenience interruption. Okay, so with that being said, let's destroy these helicopters. And apparently, if you destroy those helicopters, one of the bugs just falls out, just keel over and die, and go through sideways. Just die sideways. And we got rid of them both using the heavy bouncer. Who could have thought that one small ball of clusters, of gigantic clusters, would destroy such a helicopter? Wow, weapons of mass destruction much? I'm sorry for the inappropriate reference there, but anyway, with that being said, let's jump across there. Apparently, this is of course the first time we encountered these jump pads in the series. They launch across huge distances, so you can actually get through to the next parts of the level. Alright. Alright, with that being said, we are going to go off to another armor vendor where we can get the electricity armor. 250,000 bolts? Good value, considering I've still got plenty of bolts in my, from where that came from, so of course I'm going to get it. I'm not really intending to get in the Carbonox armor at this point, but I might show it off in an extras video, so with that being said, let's go. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to go through another part of the level. With that being said, let's get through. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry, but that gave me trouble when I tried to get that platinum bolts, I believe. Oh, for goodness sake. Here we go. Dynamo, and there we go, there we go. Also, I don't get quite why I couldn't grab that bolt. It pretty much floated above me, so I cannot get it. But I finally got it. So let's go. So with that being said, I don't know why I got stuck there. Let's go and confront the thug leader. The thug leader, in my honest opinion, may be a great character, but he's just been a bit of an asshole to us, so we're going to go and stop him. Oh dear. And of course, we get those tanks trying to fire at us. Those are like the ones at Planet Domo, only except they're much more harder to kill, and they've got much bigger, and they last longer as well against enemy attacks. Against attacks. Well, considering that I've got mods at this point, considering I've got some weapon mods, especially acid mods, which can damage enemies quite a substantial amount, I'm actually made my weapons a lot more powerful. Yeah. But you know what? I'm going to turn this guy into a sheep. Ugh, God damn it! I'm not close enough. Damn it! Go and turn into a sheep. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Here we go with these guys. Right, let's destroy these guys. All right, let's destroy the. I think the. I could not. I did not turn this guy to a sheep. Come on, let's turn this guy to a sheep instead. All right, now let's get off to our next part. Yeah, here we go. Alright, now let's use the mini rocket tube to destroy anything. Destroy that helicopter. Right, I'm going to finish off with the fake price because I need to conserve ammo. And apparently, I'm going to have to say this right now, the helicopters are a bit of a pain to kill considering they keep firing at you, despite you have to aim your weapon right at it in order to destroy it. The aiming system in Mario Spinning has been much more refined than that of Ratchet Clank 1. And I have to say, having to use a cursor pretty much adds precision to it, so you can actually be more precise with your aiming. Oh dear, no more rockets left. But I've got a heavy bouncer, so it doesn't really. I don't care very much, really. Okay, so oh, that's also a result of me killing the bugs with a nanotech upgrade. How does that work? Electrification, methinks? Uh-oh, we've got 2 helicopters to take care of. Well, wouldn't be surprised. Well, the only good thing about the helicopters is that they don't deal as much damage as the thugs do, so at least I'm actually in the clear here. Alright, let's destroy this. Let's destroy these guys. Whoa! Did that bouncer just destroy the whole entirety of that defense? Damn! That must be a really powerful little piece of machinery. A bit powerful piece of equipment. Bugs, go to hell! Eat shit and die! Die, you alien motherfuckers! Alright, we're gonna confront this asshole now. Whoa! Where did that robot come from? Wait a minute, Angela? In the midriff?
What's so funny?
Nothing?
Nothing, I guess.
What?
Prepare to die!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Bring it on, motherfucker! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is of course the final confrontation with the thug leader. In order to defeat him, we've got to use these jump pads and get off to and use these turrets in order to defeat him. So whenever you're on these turret, he'll just try and run you over, try and bash you whenever you're not on a turret. But when you're on a turret, he'll just fire these things. You have to keep on destroying these things. It'll just as a result, will deter you from actually trying to destroy his machinery. So, and also at certain times he'll also say random he'll just say random stuff as it goes along, but sometimes it also repeats. Now I'm not gonna lie, I do actually enjoy this boss battle, but it can be a bit too long, especially when you try to destroy him. So whenever you actually take a good chunk of damage out of this guy, you'll just want to destroy the turret and deter you from actually damaging him further.
Dance, punk. Dance.
No! I will not dance for you. No way am I gonna dance for you when in fact you're just an evil dictator. You just want to support Fizzwidget's decision to rush the Protopet to release. What have you done? What on earth are you doing? Are you smoking weed? Or getting stoned? I don't really mind this boss. I do actually find it enjoyable, but certain times it just gets a little too tedious, especially when you want to try and destroy the bug leader. What you have to do here is take a good chunk of damage out of him, and just while destroying anything that comes into your way. After he destroys the turret that you're on, rinse and repeat. Come on! So yeah, the methods of destroying the turrets will be either him lasering it or bashing it. But whenever he's on the later stages of his like health count, he'll just fire off rockets from his shoulder pads or throw one of the transports in the air right at you. It's kind of like in the fourth boss battle in Crash Bandicoot: The Rapid Cortex, where you have to keep on damaging parts of his body in order to damage him. And yes, I know that, and it just gets a little bit too tedious. It just gets a bit tedious at times, especially as it's one of the harder. This is one of the more longer. Boss battles. This is pretty much similar to the giant Clank boss level, only except much more longer, because you have to use Ratchet and guide him into the turrets. This is really where this is where the creators were like running out of ideas for like for the boss battle, so they decided to do a turret boss battle against a lot of giant robots that should have been in Godzilla. What are you doing, Bug Leader? I think, isn't that the same robot we encountered on the giant Clank level as well? Right. And this is another method. You'll just slam the turret. Not if I can help it. Ugh. What an asshole. What was that you said? Oh, goodness gracious me! This is a bit of a. This is really taking a bit long. It's been taking longer than I expected. When he's actually fire, he'll just fire rockets at you. Oh, let's deal some good damage. You're coming to get me? No, that shut. Oh, the hell you are! Oh, come on. I'm not a punk, I'm a rock star, I'm a metalhead, you dolt. I do like some punk music, but I'm more of a metal fan than a punk fan. Okay, you know what, I'm going to cut out the rest of this part, so with that being said, jump cut powers, away! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to see what happens if we defeat the Fug Leader. Rises up and bang! He is down for the count. For the last time.
Let's go.
Hello.
Are you forgetting about certain someone? Angela.
I meant, after we free Angela.
Man, wow!
Now,
I couldn't
before you
believe that
go
Heavy
off,
Lancer would do that.
Take a look at this. I picked
What's
it out
it?
of Lizard Boy's pocket.
Ooh, clever!
Log entry 4792. Returning from Megacorp's distribution center. I'm beginning to suspect that Megacorp has lied to me. The extra-large decorative paperweights being stored there might actually be an enormous supply of Protopets. Which might explain why the whole facility is guarded by ravenous mutant creatures. Their warehouse ship may hold as many as 10 million crates, and with 100 Protopets per crate, that could be as many as, 3.5 zillion Protopets. A secret shipment that large can only mean one thing. Megacorp is up to no good. I will confront them as soon as possible and demand A bigger cut of the action.
Are they insane?
What on
The
earth?
galaxy is in far more danger than I
That
had
is a
imagined.
lot of
Do you
Protopets.
suppose, Mr.
We've
Fizzwidget,
wasted enough time on Fizzwidget already.
Considering he's
Swear that
incompetent and all
crazy
such.
old man is not the same person I used to work for.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold the
You used to
phone!
work for Megacorp?
Yes.
What?
In the genetics division.
On the Protopet?
On fixing the Protopet's flaws. And I
Oh!
was this close to succeeding when Fizzwidget suddenly pushed up their release date.
Considering he's the outer. Considering
is it worth
that.
disrupting the Protopet shipments?
It's a start.
Well, if we wanted to
stop
scrap
them
them,
for good,
if
We're gonna need to break into Megacorp headquarters.
Break
Don't-
in?
how are we gonna break in?
I have an old Megacorp ID on my home planet.
Ooh,
Split up
handy!
then. Clank and I will go to the distribution facility. You go grab the ID.
As our negotiations with Fizzwidget have already failed, it looks like we'll have to do things ourselves. Just to stop the Protopet. So with that being said, we're going to continue this whole fiasco next time in part 21, where we go off to the distribution center at Planet Smog. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next part.